Stonehill has a special place in my heart. It was my transformative years. Maybe it's a little bit of a cliche to say the best 4 years of your life. It's the time when you grow, when you learn, when you create a discipline about your life.
Stonehill literally can take you anywhere. I think my own story is proof of that. It took me to places, positions, geographies, roles, experiences, certainly this role, to places I didn't consider as part of my possibility when I first came into Stonehill.
I never imagined being a CEO at 31 of an organization that I started. I would never have thought that 10 years ago.
When I graduated, I really didn't think I would ever end up being the CEO and president of a billion-dollar company. But I will say that when I went to Stonehill College, that was a really big transition for me. And I looked at the world differently when I started than when I finished.
I'm a graduate of the 3-2 engineering program, which consists of going to Stonehill for 3 years, then out to Notre Dame for 2 years. The program at Stonehill, the engineering program, really appealed to me. Being able to go to a smaller school to start and then to a larger school. The smaller school, the rapport with the professors was just great.
I owe a lot of my success at Fidelity to one simple factor, and that is a lot of intellectual curiosity. And I think I developed that intellectual curiosity at Stonehill.
When I started at Stonehill, I actually entered as a history major. And that's where I thought my passions lied, and I wasn't really sure where they would take me over my 4 years. To end my senior year with a full-time job and a great company like Goldman Sachs in New York City felt like a huge burden was off my shoulders.
Graduating knowing that I had a job and knowing that I had a plan for what was going to happen next after Stonehill, that made such a difference in how easy it was to leave the campus. And I never felt like I was going to be leaving and there was nothing after Stonehill, but rather that I knew what my next step was. I was going to go to work a few weeks later, and that made all the difference.
The thing that I like about the Stonehill graduates, and the reason that we hire so many of them, is likability in the person. It's the development of that personality. And the Stonehill students have a great general personality. People like them.
Big ideas, I think, are something that come from deep within inside Stonehill. It's been demonstrated again and again by incredibly successful alumni who have made an enormous difference in their particular careers, in their industries, or in the areas they've chosen to sort of change the world.
I may be a little biased as a very proud alumni who has stayed involved in this school since he graduated 45 years ago. But what I've seen over that time frame has really impressed me. The graduates we have are outstanding, and they achieve great things. They get great jobs. They make a difference. And they're good people that care about their communities and make the area that they choose to live in a better place.
My name's Mary Charlotte Buck. I'm a 2014 Stonehill graduate, and Stonehill taught me to think big and challenge the future.
Stonehill students do big things.
They think big ideas.
Stonehill stands for big things.
Stonehill students look toward tomorrow, not yesterday.
Stonehill students dream big.
Stonehill students are always looking for the next big thing.
I sincerely hope that you join me and thousands of other successful Stonehill graduates and become an alumni of this great school, Stonehill College.